Today's video is rather short. I'm gonna show you how to remove the weather strip from the Elan. Now the funny thing is, most of the work goes into things that have been done previously in other videos. So all you have to do for this is actually just reach and remove the screws. But you know, I'll show you how to do that. When it comes to the weather strip of the Elan, the job is actually pretty straightforward. You have to remove the window. Why do I need to remove the glass in order to remove the weather strip? Here's why. With a bit of luck, you can see here that there are fasteners that are behind the glass. The glass is as far down as it can go, and the fastener is still behind the glass. And then just access all of the screws. And you can see that the screws may not be aligned depending on what the hell people have done to your car in the past. But in this case, on my car, most of the screws are not even, most of the locations are not even screwed in. And the way to reach these holes is basically through the door card, through the multiple holes that you will find. So, as you can see, one here, there's another one here, which makes life a little bit harder, but don't use one of these screws. Another one here that you can reach from here, or you may need to remove the Hitler bushing from there. Then the next one will be here. You can remove it from there. Another hole in here. To get to this hole, you need to remove, well, not remove, but just slacken up the rails. And push them to the side. This will give you the freedom of reaching there. Then there's another one here, another one here, another one here, and another one here. I forgot to mention, if you have a screw here, you're gonna have to also undo this one completely to push that rail to the side. This is another reason why you have to remove the glass completely, because if you're gonna push these rails, you better not have the glass in place. But either way, you could not access most of those anyway. So yeah, another one here. You may need to move a bit this rail here to get access to it. I don't have anything there, which works great for me. The last one that I have, the other one that I have, I cannot reach from here, so if I had something there, I would have to remove the Hitler bushing. Again, a trivial job. Then there's one in there which has been put sideways, so and then the last one that I have to remove is here. So after removing all of those screws, the weather strip just comes out very easily. So yeah, really, removing the weather strip is not a difficult task. What's difficult, it's actually to reach it. Now, one important thing to note is that I have done my weather strips in the past, so I don't have any problems with rust or anything. But as you can imagine, every single one of these places that you need to reach, if you have a rusty nut, a rusty screw on the other side, you're gonna have problems. And that is actually the reason why I don't have many of these connected, because they were rusted and I could not remove them correctly. But with that in mind, that's how to remove the weather strip from the Elan. If you like the content, like, share, subscribe and all that stuff. And we're gonna find out what comes on to the next one, because I'm still working on the doors. Well, there's just one more thing to mention. I did say that it's a nightmare to remove these if they're rusted. And I actually forgot this, but take a look here. Yes, some of these fasteners are still there from 30 years ago, because I cannot remove them for the life of me. The area is particularly narrow. I cannot get a good grip there with pliers or anything, and all I did was just a new hole. It's not ideal, but sometimes you gotta compromise.